Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to My Curvy Life with none other than your girl, Lady Fonda, coming at you. Hopefully, everybody is enjoying their evening, has enjoyed their day, and just is enjoying life. I just hope everybody is enjoying life. You know why? Because life is precious. All right. As they say, we only get one. So let's make the best of it. Thank God for all his goodness and mercy. Thank God for just everything because he is the author of everything, y'all. Everything. So I just want to thank him on this evening. Also to my co-host, Miss Latanya and Lasagna Jones, who are the backbone of this community. All right. My Curvy Life Show. I thank them for all that they do, all the encouraging, and I appreciate them so much. And I just like to say that. And to all of you, I appreciate you guys as well. I thank you for being a part of this entity. We are growing, y'all. We're like 20 people away from 800. I know we could do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 800, y'all. I'm shooting for that 1,000 mark. I haven't given up. I'm going to keep pushing for it. We're going to make 1,000, okay? 1,000 members strong in this community. Let me start off by saying I do have some announcements. Of course, you guys know the Hunger Feed is fastly approaching. That is going to be April 26th at 1 o'clock at the Sienna Francis House. The menu, and that's on 17th and Nicholas. Okay, off of 17th and Nicholas. The menu for that Hunger Feed is going to be chili dogs, chips, soda, a dessert, I think that's it. Yep. Chili dog, chips, soda, and dessert. So, guys, I'm always needing support. If you would like to contribute by donation of items or um, financially, you are more than welcome to do so. Remember, we also need containers to serve, forks, napkins, things of that nature. So, thank you, guys. Thank you for your help. Some people have already contributed. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. But this is more importantly for those that are less fortunate. So, and I know they are going to appreciate it. So, thank you for all your support. If you need to contact me, you can contact me right here on social media. Y'all know me, and y'all know how to get in touch with me. So, thank you again. I appreciate you for all your support. I'm hoping I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, so tonight, guys, I'm going to be your guest as well. Again, I'm going to be your guest. I had something very important I just wanted to share and talk to you about. The upcoming election, for Nebraska, um, filling the mayor seat and also our city council seats. Okay, so um, it's very, very important, guys, that we vote for many reasons, but I'm going to name a few. Um, we vote because our ancestors fought for the right for us to vote. Okay, that's one thing. And secondly, if you don't vote, you don't have a voice. You're not heard. So voting is very, very important. So April 1st, guys, we will be re-electing a new mayor. We'll be re-electing our electing council women and or men. So let's vote. Okay, let's vote. Now, I do want to share. I am running on the campaign with Juanita Johnson. And I believe in her work and what she does. She's a very hard worker. She works very hard within this community. She has for many years, and I support her 100%. Now, it doesn't matter who you support. Everybody has that choice to support who they would like to support for whatever reasons that they choose to. But what I am going to continue to say, it's important to vote. Okay. Um, sometimes the election doesn't turn out the way we expect it to be, but there's only going to be one at the end. So, what's important, and I've been in this realm of things, what's important is I'm realizing it's the job to get the job done. Okay. Not for personal vendettas and all that, is to get the job done. That is what is most important when you are in an office and you are elected as the leader. We're looking to you to make it happen. Okay, period. Our fight trying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know some things are not always feasible to, you win, but the voice is important. You did have a voice in that. Why? Because you voted. Okay. So I am really urging everyone to continue to support by voting. All right. Choose the best candidate for you of what you believe in. Um, and you go with that. But take the initiative to have a voice and vote. Okay. That was one part of my little things that I had to say on tonight. I wanted to talk about two red flags, guys. Red flags. We go through so many years of seeing red flags and we'll try to ignore them like we didn't see that flag was red. Or we'll try to make excuses. Oh, well, you know, or we just accept red flags, you know. And as I'm getting older, and I'll tell you, they say that wisdom come with age. And I used to think that they don't know what they're talking about. How do you get wisdom with age? But this is when I was younger. And you do, you really get wisdom with age. And you see things different. You see things in a different, you know, light flow. And, I'm getting ready to hit the double nickels, y'all, next month in April. So let me tell y'all now, okay? So you won't be surprised. I clowns out on the month of April, in the month of April, because that's celebratory for me. I celebrate. And one of the things I've realized is that no one can celebrate you better than you. Okay, so I make sure I do a excellent job of celebrating me. So you might see a little bit more moving because I'm exercising and I'm celebrating. And I like to pop off about that. I'm an Aries and I was born April. You know how it is. April, Aries is our leaders, y'all. We leaders. Hey, I'm just saying. But just like you, when it's your season, when it's your time, So hey, I just be kind of dragging mine out. So I just want y'all to know that. So when it get a little bit elevated and a little bit more, I just want y'all to know that. But yes, um, red flags, y'all. Let's get back to red flags. So, and I was saying as I get older, I realize, but red flags. Now, I'm gonna tell you now. Either you can accept the red flags right then, or you could take yourself through a whole bunch of changes through the red flags, even though you know they were there, but you want to ignore. Stop it. If you see the red flags, acknowledge the red flags and be like, hey, this isn't working. Or man, I've been trying too hard to turn this flag yellow and it's red. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do as people, we do that. We want to make things fit into our, you know, what we got. And sometimes people and or things are not meant to fit into your, you know, it's not. And the problem that happens is we start trying to force them in there, force it in there. Hey, I want that in my circle. And if it's not meant to be, and that red flag is like, hey, girl, sir, man, hey, pay attention to the red flags, y'all. That's all I'm saying. I look back and I say, man, I could have saved myself a whole bunch of hurt and pain and suffering and energy if I would have just paid attention to the red flags. So I just wanted to mention that, y'all. Um, that was on top, so I had to mention it. But sometimes we ignore the red flags. We just, hey, this is what is going to happen. I know it is, and it's okay to believe. But if that red flag is staring you in your face and your eyeballs, you like this, let pay attention. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So vote April 1st. Vote. Please. We need, see, this is another thing with the community when, and I'm not just saying any community, I'm just saying community, period. When community don't come together and vote, then when things don't turn out accordingly, it's because you didn't vote, or you didn't have a say so, or you really didn't care. It takes, and I say this all the time, but it really takes a village, y'all, to get things, to happen. If we look at our ancestors with Martin Luther King, he didn't just go by himself. He developed a unity. He developed, a following. The community cared and they wanted to see better. So they rallied and they got together and they supported. And that's what we need. We need that because right now I feel like it's a lot of division amongst each other, in every aspect. I'm not saying one community over the other. I'm just saying it all in the whole. A lot of division. If you look at certain ethnicities, and if I didn't say that right, I'm sorry, but certain, we'll say other races that stick together and build, we all got to do that. Everybody. And it don't even have to be about a race thing. Just if you believe in something and it's right, you know what I mean? It's right to do, it's right to have, it's right to support, then support that. Just don't sit back and do this, but won't support, won't vote. I'm just saying, you know, and may the best candidate win. And whoever that candidate is, may we stand behind that candidate that won. And, hopefully they will do as though they said they were going to do. But it still takes everybody working together and having a say so. If you don't say nothing, your voice won't be heard and changes don't be made. It's only when you talk and say something that changes take place, that things start to happen, you know. So it's important, guys. It's important. And I just wanted to express that, stress that, however you want to look at it. But I wanted to share that with you guys. You know, I often refer to the Little House on the Prairie, y'all. That was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. But what was so good to me about that is the fact that they worked together. They went and shopped at the same local grocery store. It might have been the only one there, but they supported it. They didn't go around the way and down the field to another store when they had one right there in town. And even though Mrs. Olson and her daughter Nellie were extremely spoiled, they had a business and people supported it. So we have to support each other, guys, regardless. If we want to keep money in our communities, we have to support our communities. We can't not support our communities and then wonder why, hey, why isn't anything happening in this community? Why isn't anything, showing up? Well, when is the last time you invested in your community? Think about it. You know, And I'm not knocking nobody else, but I'm just saying, when is the last time you really supported in your community? We should come up with a day with just community support day where you don't go anywhere else but to your community and support. Maybe do it by district. District 2 supports District two's business and Ford supports Ford's business. But, we have to start binding together. It's going to be kind of like going back to the olden days, like the Waltons. Remember, everybody said good night, everybody stayed in the same house. But the concept is they were family and they were unified and they were together and they supported each other. And that's what I'm pushing for us as a community to support each other. Um, to and that means in every way, financially, emotionally. I've never, it just seems like as I'm getting older, but people like to just tear people down. Be like, now why y'all, oh, I just kicked the phone. Sorry, y'all. Why are y'all tearing each other down like that? Why? What is the reason? We got to get back to those times where, if you were offended by something, somebody offended you, or, you know, you don't like them because of this or because of that, for whatever reason, you've got to get to the point in life where you got to let things go. You got to move on. Stop carrying all that anger, and I don't like this one. I'm mad, and that one thinks she all that, and he think he this. Okay, if he do or she do, so what? You just think well of yourself. All right. Because in the long run, at the end, when it's all said and done, because everybody don't always continue your destination. People drop off, they get off at this stop, leave you at that stop, and you know. So believe in you and talk well of yourself. It's not about bragging or oh, she thinks she all that. Well, hey, maybe I am all that because I did this, I went through that in life. I mean, I'm just saying. So let's support each other, guys. That's going to be my last subject, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right now. And I didn't even do that many minutes. It's only 16, 17 minutes. So I appreciate you guys for all your support. I thank you for listening to me. And, everybody has a story and everybody has a voice, so let's use it. It's okay. Use it in a positive way. You might help somebody that need to hear it. You know, Thank you all for joining the Accountability Network Circle. If you have not joined, that is another part of this entity. I'm doing that in memory of my dear friend Andy. She loved us all. She checked it on us all, and she was just accountable for everybody. And I want to continue her legacy. I really do. I want to continue her legacy because she was a great person, and I don't know. It's hard for me to even talk about it that she's not even here anymore. It's very hard for me. But um, please, if you have not already done so, please join the Accountability Network Circle, y'all. Okay? Accountability Network Circle. It is under my brand, and so you can join that. And of course, please share with family and friends the My Curvy Life Show. I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna start dropping the link. Copy and paste that, and say, hey, join this positive entity. Um, Join this positive entity because that's what this is. It's all about positiveness, learning, inspiration. That will lead me into my next thing I want to say is this, and I'm gonna wrap it up after this, guys. But please, guest, if you want to be a guest on the My Curvy Life show, please contact me. Okay, please contact me. Um, I love having guests on the show. We're able to learn. We're able to hear stories because everybody has a story. And some stories are meant to be heard. I believe that. I believe some stories are meant to be heard because what does those stories do for us? Help us to move to the next level, to the next stage, sometimes of our life. You know what I mean? So it's so important. So please, if you want to be a guest on the show, or you know somebody that may want to be a guest on the show, please contact me. I actually have had a few out of town guests on the show, which I get so excited about because it's like, wow, somebody from Chicago, somebody from Atlanta. Now, my home is my home. Y'all gonna always be special. I always love my home guests, but it's nice also to have someone from another city. I think that's pretty cool. So, um, hey, the stories, my stories, okay, are very important. So if you have a story that you would like to share with us, that's going to help uplift, encourage something you went through that you didn't think you were going to make it through, but God brought you through and you're still here today. I want to hear about it. We want to hear about it. So contact me, guys. I want to thank you. Thank you all for listening. Again, I'm going out with a bang this month for this coming up month, April. I'm going out with a bang, y'all. Y'all know how I do that month. That's my birthday celebration, and I want you guys to help me celebrate. I'm going to be giving away some Mary Kay products as well during this month. The homeless feed this month, so it's going to be some things going on. I want to celebrate that 800 mark this month in April, or the month of April. Come on, y'all. Give me my birthday gift. Give me 800. We're only 20 people away from 800 being strong in the My Curvy Life group. So thank you so much in advance. I appreciate you guys. I love you all. Thank you for all your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you know, thank you for taking me serious, because I'm very, very serious about what I do. All right, I just want you guys to know that. So I appreciate you. And that is the show for tonight. Thank you for listening to me. Um, Working on some guests. We're gonna be rolling through, y'all. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna be taking the show on the road. If I run into someone that I think we need to see or hear, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick couple of questions. And this is for you. This is for the community. Okay, so I'm out here shaking and baking, so you guys can be encouraged. Okay, and be inspired. So thank you. Good night and much love.